This conference will now be recorded.
Hi friends, in my today's session, I'm going to talk about the form personalization concept. I already covered some of the form personalization concept in a previous module. Let me check it. This is my remote machine. Everyone aware of how to do form personalization in EBS by defining rules, then condition, trigger object, and other things. But in my today's session, I'm planning to implement the form personalization concept for Fusion form. So today I'm going to cover one or two topics. The first one is what is a sandbox. Definitely, the sandbox is a concept that helps me to achieve my goal through personalization. When I define my sandbox and when I apply it in Fusion Cloud, the sandbox allows me to make changes to the application pages without implementing those changes immediately. So definitely, I need to create one sandbox. Let me write down the step. Apply sandbox. We can set it permanently also, or we can exit from sandbox. The active sandbox usually whatever the changes I'm defining inside my sandbox after creating it, that change will be applied under for the object over which I'm defining some rules, personalization rules. Other users also can enter our my sandbox to view the changes and make changes by making it active in our session. So let me show those steps how I can achieve it. I'm logging inside the system. Go to the manage sandbox. These are all sandbox living already. I can create my own here by clicking the new icon. It already defined one for computer. I can select it and I can publish it. Make it active first so that I can make all changes one by one. My sandbox is visible here now. Now what is my second task? I want to do the form personalization inside our any Fusion Cloud form. So I will come here. I can see what I can do. I can have the conditional formatting also. Even I can hide field. I can add field. I can put condition. Uh, I can do many things. What I used to do in a EBS form personalization. So let me have the simple form personalization here. I will make any field uh, mandatory, which is not mandatory here. So I will come down to my sandbox here. We'll go to the any module, contract management. We'll go to the contract. We'll try to create a new contract. Here I can see some fields are mandatory, some fields are not mandatory. The mandatory field, the star is there mentioned. I can come down here and I can try to search the existing contract here. And let me start with the participant. Actually, so let's say Airbus. These are existing contracts. I am not from contract side. I am not sure about this model, but just to show the form personalization concept, I am trying to make changes inside contract model. But domain is from purely from finance domain, technical as well as functional. I can see field here. These I can see one field here: description, virtual description. So I will come down to let me publish this instance. I want to make this field description non-mandatory field. I will make it mandatory. So I will come down here. Composer configuration. Go to the application composer. Go to the standard object. Contract. That is, try to find the fields under contract model. So I know the name of the field, which is standard. I can define my own custom field as well inside the form personalization. It's possible in SaaS model. Anything start with the description. Yeah, I can see the display label description. It's not required, but it is updatable. But what I will do, I will make it required. I will save and close it. Now it will be done. I will come back to my screen again. I will go to the contract mode. I will say create. When I'm trying to save it, I should get error. Yeah, I can see attribute description for this is a required. So I can go back to my again to the changes what I have made through my sandbox. I will come back here. I will remove this. I will save it, and then I can create my own contract. So through form personalization, I can add the custom field, I can hide field, I can add field, I can make any field mandatory. I can add a condition also. I can write code there for some condition. I already covered it in my slides. So these are all personalization. What I used to do, what I used to do in easiest form as well. It is possible in Fusion Cloud. In my next video, I will try to add few more concepts in the sandbox. We will try to cover whether how they are displaying graphs and other things inside the sandbox. Even like 5 to 10 more video I'm planning to launch for data migration. What is the FDDI? how we are using the API template for finance. Thank you.